Um, Deku would go to his Blacklist Hunter School art class. It's not really special, it's just them redoing everything, just kind of just training constantly. Nothing special. But this time, I'll say, as I was gone, it's only President Mike, and he would be on a mission. On the mission, Ozawa was told about some kind of group, the people described it as, from like a person that paid him that was targeting them. So he would be going around and all that. And this group would be in a church. This church have kids in it. So when Ozawa gets there, he'll be on the roof, of course, and all that, but he would be watching as a man walks out with a book, sitting it down, and starts talking to his followers. And he says, "We shall cleanse the unclean." And as I would see a girl with some kind of mutant quirk, he thinks. And her mutant quirk gives her, I'll just say, like a lizard man, pretty much, is what she is, with her mother and father. And they would be cut and all that, but they would put them on the ground while the man would raise a blade, swiping down, killing them, with everybody praying in the stands. And all that. Aizawa sees this, and he thinks that the people that were targeted had mutant quirks too. But he would get some recon on that, and he would see what they have. This recon would show that they don't stay in one church. And he goes there the next day, seeing different people in different clothes. And all that. And they're not talking about anything like unholy creatures of these mutant quirks. You see, the church moves around, never staying in one place. He would go from this recon mission, sort of, and report. Let's say that the people moved, and I'll do some more search on it. And they would say, "Thank you, Eraserhead." And, yeah. So he would be, like, putting this into the organization, that there's some new group that has been killing people. And so, this wouldn't be known to many, mostly people in the profession of assassination and all that may know about it. But yeah. So it would be time for the sports festival. Before the sports festival, you would cut to people seeing their chest and only seeing a pendant and a church leader there, a pope, pretty much, would be there, and they would have been talking to some dude with a weird mask on. And right now, you just don't hear anything. And somebody's face in the background you would see with a horn, white hair, and red eyes, would be scared. And this is where the scene would cut off. And it cut into the sports festival. During the sports festival, it would be the race first. The race will consist of everybody in every class. That's in the hero course, of course. But, yeah. So, in this one, Shinso wouldn't be in the hero course. I'll say that. Or, yeah, he would be. But, yeah. So, in the race, Deku would, of course, charge in first, passing people. Beast Dude would, like, eat something and blast off running, while Ida's trying to keep up with his quirk and all that. Bakugo would have jumped up in the air and would have exploded far. Todoroki would be sliding on his ice above people, sort of. But yeah. So they would have flew almost all the way there. And it would be raised, but Deku would of course be in front. And whenever the robots are, Todoroki would try to freeze Deku and the robots. But whenever he does the move, Deku would have jumped above him. Or jumped above the ice, sliding up the top of it. And he would be really high up with people saying this. But he would have almost hit the ground until what they would see is thread looking stuff appear. And Deku would hit it. And he would blast off. And he would keep on running. People saying that he kind of just used that Todoroki's attack against him to get farther. But yeah, so Todoroki would go even faster and all that. But it would be around until the canyons. But Deku would have sticked on his hands, and what people would see is threads that he created get shot out. And it would hit the canyon. And people would be like, what is this? But Deku would run on it easily, while whenever, I'll say, Baku explodes over it, and he's trying to land on one string, or try to land on the rock under it, he would hit it, his arm would hit it with it being cut. As I was saying, that must be Deku's threads. Or no, I don't say he gets cut. I say he hits it and it's like hard. It's the uncutting threads. He would say that's Deku's threads he can create. He can make sharp, sticky, and just really hard ones. It seems that he went with the hard ones, where he can run on them and not lose any speed. But whenever they're really hard, if anybody tries to hit against them, it would probably almost shatter the leg from it. It's like hitting a metal piece that is like straight up. That's gonna hit you directly in the foot, pretty much. I'm not sure if anybody had that. It's kind of like, have you ever stepped on a Lego? Imagine that Lego, but only in one direct spot. Pretty much what it kind of feels like. So yeah. But people would see the thread, which Deku would have different threads. So on top he would have the hard thread. In the middle he would have sticky threads. And on the bottom he would have more like elastic threads. It's not really ability, it's like regular ones. But yeah. So go back to Deku with them being ahead of everybody already. He's around, almost getting to the explosion part, but he would be running and he would get there with Deku taking his hands, and he pulls out a blade, a blue blade, as people see in the stands, and he would stab it into the ground, and he would say, "Sharks devour," or Omega. Oh my god. He would say "Sharks devour" with 3 big sharks appearing in people's eyes, or what people see, and these ones would completely destroy the terrain, leaving all the explosions, and Deku would speed across it and would have passed. This would mean that Baka or Todoroki would be second, Baka would be third, Beast would be fourth, or tied with Ida for fourth. How about that? And yeah, that's about it. But yeah, so this is going to be the Cavalry Battle. On the Cavalry Battle, it would be Deku, Beast, Pony, and Titan Eren Jaeger. So since the 2, Pony and Beast, they run on all 4s, as we've seen in the anime, because they were like the bottom people, Deku would have created a place to like sit on top of them and strap it against them. And this is Titan Eren Jaeger would have a seat in the back where he can turn the ground into sand if he wants to. But yeah, so this would go on with them running around, with Pony be able to shoot cannons, and Beast Dude can punch and claw people, and trapping people in sand behind them that are chasing them. While Deku is anybody that gets close enough, he would hand-to-hand combat, flip the dude over and slam him to the ground. But yeah. So after this, it would be the versus battle. In the versus battle, I'm changing who goes next. So I'll choose the people who pass in the next episode. Goodbye. Or part.